looking for the meaning mermaid, rather find the mermaid in me.
Hey, you're here with Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and this is Midnight Ukulele Disco. We've got a great show for you planned with Ted and special guest star Marianne Prevost. We'll be coming right back at you.
No one likes us, I don't know why. We may not be perfect, but heaven knows we try. But all around us, even our old friends put us down. Let's drop the big one and see what happens. Give them money. Are they grateful? No, they're spiteful and they're hateful. They don't respect us, so let's surprise them. Let's drop the big one and pulverize them. Asia's crowded and Europe's too old. Africa's far too hot and Canada's too cold. And South America stole our name. Let's drop the big one, there'll be no one left to blame us. We'll save Australia. Don't wanna hurt no kangaroo. We'll build an all-American amusement park there. They got surfing too. Boom goes London and boom Paris. More room for you and more room for me. And every city this whole world round will just be another American town. Oh, how peaceful it'll be. We'll set everybody free. You'll wear Japanese kimono, baby, Italian shoes for me. They all hate us anyhow. So let's drop the big one now. Let's drop the big one now.
And just thought we'd sing a little song about the times. Here today with special guest Marianne Prevost. Hi, Marianne.
Hello.
And thanks for joining us here.
It's a pleasure.
Tell me.
My ukulele story for the day.
I've been waiting for this all
Everyone's
day.
been waiting for it. Well, this is my Martin. I had another ukulele. I had a Hilo ukulele. I was supposed to sell it to somebody today at Grand Central. And he didn't show up to buy it. But I was approached by a woman who I'd never seen before in my life, who asked me if that was a ukulele. I said yes. I told her that the gentleman hadn't shown up to buy it. She said, "I'll buy it from you." And this woman from Pasadena took out her wallet and bought my ukulele, a woman I'd never seen before. And it turned out that she knew some people that I knew from the past.
So
Don't you love the way everyone's sort of jumping on the bandwagon.
Ukulele Karma. What was she going to do with this ukulele?
She gave me a flyer from a show that she did Sunday here. And she wants to incorporate songs with the ukulele in her act, which she's doing. She was here at Charlie Gardens, but she's doing her show in Pasadena. It's called Now That She's Gone, Unraveling the Mystery of My Mother. Her name is Ellen Snortland. And so she's on her way back to Pasadena tonight with my high-low ukulele.
Now, what's your story about the ukulele? Because you're already acting as like a ukulele wheeler and dealer, and yet you're a recent convert as well, right?
I can't remember exactly, but I remember seeing Casey McGill, who was in Swing on Broadway, and I remember talking to him about it. And then, as I told you, my neighbor told me about Sonic Youth.
Tell me the story again, because I like to hear any story with Sonic Youth.
I found out that my neighbor was a string player. I asked him if he knew any ukulele teachers or anybody that I could learn to play the ukulele from, and he told me about Sonic Youth, and he gave me your website, www.sonicyouth.com, and
the rest, as they say, is history.
And I emailed you, and
so you've been working on. Have you been working on something else on the ukulele this week? I know we looked at the Mermaid song.
You showed me some chords, and that's the C chord, correct? The G chord, right? And that's the F chord, right? And I started learning a song. The beginning of "Let's Misbehave."
Can we show you a little bit of that? Yeah. I would like to see that again.
I didn't practice much. Remember the beginning? Do you remember? No chaperone can get our number. Remember that?
Let's go for it. That's it? Let's play that again.
We're all alone.
Yeah.
No chaperone can get our number. And remember, I couldn't figure out the next chord. And I still haven't. But I will practice, I promise.
I got a song I'd like to play for you. This is a song, favorite of mine, by the Ramones. But you know what? I'm out of tune first, so let me tune up to you, because show everyone this beautiful ukulele. You've got a Martin ukulele, and that thing just stays in tune perfectly. My dog has This is questioning her. Questioningly, her eyes looked at me, and then she spoke. Aren't you someone I used to know? And weren't we lovers a long time ago? Looked at her close, forced her into view. Yes, I said, you're a girl that I once may have known. I don't love you anymore. Why did you have to talk to me for? Or you should have just let me walk by. Memories, they make us cry. In the morning, I'm at work on time. My boss, he says that I'm doing fine. Time for going home, whiskey bottle movie on TV. Memories, they make me cry, 'cause I'm all alone, just me. Just me, questioningly. Hey, will you stick around with us? I'd like to ask you some more questions in a moment, but first of all, I got a little bit of news for you from last week. It was a great week for ukuleles out in Brooklyn. There was a special screening of documentary Wizard of Strings, which is now about 20 years old, and that features Roy Smeck, who was a Wizard of Strings, as the title suggests. And I've got a little clip here I'd like to show you from that documentary.
That's fine, boys. That's fine. But we got a little baby guitar here. See what you can scratch out on that, will you? How about the Tiger Rag? Tiger Rag? Start scratching, boy. That's fine. Okay.
The Portuguese came to Hawaii. They brought this ukulele, and they call it small guitar. We call it ukulele. Ukulele means a bounce, look like a flea. That damn thing look like a flea, and a jumping flea. That's what it means, ukulele. And Roy Smith. Oh, Roy Smith, the win.
A ukulele whiz or banjo.
I'm sorry, you know what? Same problem with the audio we had before. That was the documentary we saw out of Park Slope at Bar Bez, which is a bar somewhere on the 7th Avenue stop, I think. And we saw it last Thursday. And you actually clued me on to it. So what was the story about the documentary?
Wait, you can hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Oh, great. The story of the documentary, I had heard of it. I'd never seen it. And but I knew about Roy Smack, who was this incredible... I thought of him as a session musician. He backed up Roy, backed up Gene Autry and a lot of other people back in the 20s. And he was just a whiz on, played ukulele behind his back and all these stunts. And, but I found out that he was also a vaudevillian. He got his start in vaudeville and actually was in the first talkies. First demonstration movies, even before Al Jolson.
So he's like an inspiration, really, for ukulele players today, or any string instruments. At the night of Barbez, there was a performer who had learned from someone who he taught, right?
Right. Elliot Sharp performed, who's sort of a whiz at guitar and improvisation, and all sorts of bizarre noise techniques. Sort of similar to some of the stuff that Roy was doing on his ukulele.
And the documentary itself was made in 1985 when Roy Smack was still alive. And so there's actually some great interview footage there. The documentary maker was Alan
Edelstein.
He was a student at NYU, I think, at the time, and stumbled across these old tapes. And I got a clip here of some more contemporary footage of Roy Smack. And oh, by the way, we can take calls live on the air. The number is 212-757-1538. And if you'd like to call in and ask a question of Ted about Hula Girl, of Marianne, we'd love to hear from you. The number again is 212-757-1538. I put it up on the screen, but there's a computer problem here and having network tonight. Anyway, this is a clip, and this is some more recent footage of Roy Smack from the 1980s.
Cross-feet legs.
that has been called our manifesto, Sonic Youth Manifesto. I'd like to play a clip again from the UN. Played it before, but this is actually there's a little bit of introduction I'd like to give to this clip. Coming up, you may have heard. I suppose you've heard. There's the Republican convention or something coming up, and part of our efforts to do with the convention, we're going to be we're not volunteering. No, there's a movement called Ukuleles Against Bush. Well, it was called that. Now it's called Ukulele Sanity, and I think we've just become Ukuleles for Caring. I don't think they asked me about that, but anyway, that's what. Hey, we've got a caller. Let me take this caller. Hello, caller.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay. I saw the clip on Royce Neck, and about 8 years ago, or a little before. I know he was living on the west side of Manhattan, Lower Manhattan.
Yes.
And I happened to buy a slide with his name on it. You know, his name stamped in it, Royce Neck, because I know he played a lot of slide, and I never knew he was so good with ukulele.
He was a wizard, no matter what instrument, as long as it had strings. I think I've seen footage in this documentary of him playing
Guitar, slack key,
Yes, a slide guitar,
banjo.
lap steel, and that's the documentary you were showing?
The Wizard of Strings, it's called. It was nominated for an Academy Award in the section of short documentaries in 1985, I think.
82, or maybe 85, I'm not sure.
The Wizard of Strings. I'll have to look that up. Well,
the video is available if you search on Google. I think it's sold through the Ukulele Hall of Fame Museum, and I spoke with the director. He's looking at putting together a DVD version of it, perhaps with some extra footage.
where is it available from?
Ukulele Hall of Fame, their website. But if you do a Google search on Wizard of Strings, Royce Meck, you find a listing there somewhere. Or if you take a look at ukuleledisco.com, say later tonight, I'll put a link in there for where you can find out more information about the documentary.
Okay.
You're a player. Did you say you play slide guitar?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm a guitar player. I played for 30 years. I play a lot of slide blues and open tuning slide.
Oh, but if you care to go to sonicyouth.com and send us an email or something, we'd love to play with you if you're ever down in the village. We're on West 10th Street.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
We
Thanks very much.
We have a stoop out on the street and hassle the neighbors with our infernal racket.
Okay, on East 10th?
West 10th Street.
West 10th.
Just off Greenwich Avenue.
All right. Thanks very much.
Look us up, please.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for calling. Well, we've almost reached the end of the show, and like I said, I was saying I've got this clip from the United Nations, which I think we said it was taped live at the United Nations earlier. Let me play that.
On TV one night in being run across the United States, right?
No one likes us, I don't know why.
We may not be perfect, but heaven knows we try. But all around us, even our old friends put us down. Let's drop the big one and see what happens. Give them money. Are they grateful? No, they're spiteful and they're hateful. They don't respect us, so let's surprise them. Let's drop the big one and pulverize them. Asia's crowded and Europe's too old. Africa's hard to hide and Canada's too cold. And South America stole our name. Let's drop the big one. There'll be no one left to blame us. We'll save Australia. Don't wanna hurt no kangaroo. We'll build an all-American amusement park there. They got surfing too. Boom goes London and boom Paris. More room for you and more room for me. And every city this whole world round will just be another American town. Oh, how peaceful it'll be. We'll set everybody free. You wear Japanese kimono, baby, Italian shoes for me. They all hate us anyhow. So let's drop the big one now. Let's drop the big one now.
Always fun with sound. That's it for us today. We're going to finish up with a song, the Mermaid song, and check us out at ukulele-disco.com for more information. There will be a link there to the Uke Sanity website. Sign up to play ukulele. We'd love to have you on March on Hit Station, or playing sometime at the end of August or the start of September at fairs. This is Mermaids.
Instead of looking for the mean mermaid, I'd rather find the mermaid in me. Instead of looking for the mean mermaid, I'd rather find the mermaid in me.
Check it out, ukulele-disco.com.